Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. It is now post-lunch, and today we are going to play Narcosis.
Oceanova was once in a lifetime. They're breaking new ground, making something meaningful. Mining methane hydrate frozen beneath the seabed. There's alternatives, but none so plentiful. It's clean and safe. I couldn't say no.
Sorry about your weekend, but someone had to draw the short straw. We've got a lot of updates to get through, but new suit, same rules. Give me a sec.
So this is one of the interesting things
Instruments.
about this game.
O2.
Inspect oxygen. So you can see our suit isn't moving when we
Flares
look around.
and thrust.
Flares and thrust.
Oh, Jesus. Here, you know the drill. You're stressed, panicking, breathing hard.
Elevated O2 intake. It goes through our oxygen faster.
Sensors tripped. As you know, your O2 burns down a lot faster under stress. Anyway, let's move.
So the suit will not move unless we WSD. So in order to look around, we have to actually move the suit. We can look independent of it.
Let's see. Scrubbers, check. Temp, check. Lights, check. Camera, check.
Our trusty knife. Yeah, those cuttlefish are not kind. Something's still not... Hold on a sec. I need you to hit thrusters one more time. Whenever you're ready. All good. Let's try it in reverse. Okay, target practice. Fire a couple of flares. Okay. Okay. All right. Navsys, check. Thruster, check. Launcher, and check. Let's get out of here. Grab a little sunshine while we can.
Welcome
Bill.
back, mon frere. Hey. You alright? Come on, let's get back to the hat.
A little more oxygen.
Robots all riled up. Don't want to miss that. I'll circle back with JJ tomorrow. Get this all wrapped up.
.10:02, February 2nd. We were 50 miles from the epicenter. But an 8 on the Richter scale makes that kind of distance irrelevant.
Hold up, something's off. You seeing this?
The shockwaves hit 6 minutes later, striking the south face of the hab first and hardest. 27 minutes in, with that kind of concussive force, even the sealed modules were compromised. After that came the ocean. By 10:33, only safe havens in a sub or one of the suits.
Only safe haven. Yep. We have to take his O2 so we can live. Database updated. So unfortunately, this is the body of our instructor, the guy who was just teaching us how to dive. And it won't be the last time we see him. He's gonna kind of, unfortunately, haunt us for a better portion of this run through. But unfortunately now, because he's gone, we are alone at the bottom of the ocean. Back to max O2. Got our flares. You guys hear that creaking? That's usually the sound of crabs. Those things are brutal.
Check your gear, trust your training. It's one of the first things you learn. But the second they fail, you fall back on what you know best. For me, it's the list. This time, it wrote itself. Keep breathing, find others, and get the hell out.
All hands, all hands. Is it? This is Cora. Hab's been hit. Taking on water. Seriously, sub, standing by. I repeat, the Hab's taking on water. Great, River, Compass 1. Repeat, get back. Compass 1.
Those big crabs right there, if they run into you, they'll just pierce your visor. And that's the end of the road for you. You can stun them temporarily with a flare, but it's better to just not deal with them at all if you can help it. I don't remember if he keeps going forward or not. I think he doesn't. I think I just have to kind of sneak past. Oh, that's not good. Flares. And here's more oxygen. This you can restore your oxygen to the max. There we go. Cool.
When it's all bearing down on so many levels, it's got to be managed. You can't shake the pressure. Just make your peace with it. Don't let it take the wheel. There's protocol for everything. Has to be. Second guessing puts lives at risk, so it's best to stick to procedure, step by step. So with an all-hands call, you head straight for Compass 1. Try and reach surface from comms.
Another person down. First Russ, now Isra. I found her at the perimeter of Compass 1, too close for comfort. Like me, she was lucky out on EVA when the tremors started. Probably headed back in search of others, or at least a little calm in the storm. Her visor was shattered, but her face, bathed in blue light, was quiet, if not quite at peace. Another sleeper in the veil. A plain, painful reminder of how little separates us from the elements. Something tells me this is all worse than I thought. And here's our instructor. It all happened so fast. Russ was here, now he's gone, and it should have been me. I'm usually on point, and if I'd followed protocol, or if he hadn't been so damn anxious to get back, okay, dial it down. You're pulling too hard on the tank. Just look away. Can't help him anyway. Sorry, Mon Frere, and I've got to get back to Compass 1. Find out what happened. Someone to help me bring you back home. JB, Isra, and the others, I hope they're okay. So as we go through, they're going to gray out the faces of who didn't make it. And those things attack us, this cuttlefish. That's what happened to her. She got attacked. Elevates her O2 and you get attacked like that.
Emmy, is anybody getting this? Just anybody read. Maybe we're on the substuff. Alright.
That's a big squid.
It's falling apart.
Alright, back to Max. Make it back to Compass 1. It does kind of look like the Seamoth, yeah. I can see that. From the outside. Extracting water.
From the outside, the structure seemed intact. So I figured whoever's inside might... Well, maybe it's okay.
Aired.
We ran all kinds of drills. And you believe you know what to expect. But once I got inside, where it's familiar and you should feel safe, even though I had to, those first few steps weren't easy.
Oh, that's not good. We don't like that. No, thank you. Haunted by what we feel responsible for his death. It's a big crab. Another big crab. This door doesn't open. Something over here. Another O2 canister? Sure, we'll take that. Always need more O2. That's where we're supposed to go. Oh. All met after setting foot. We'd all met long before setting foot down on Campus 1. ADS training, briefings, trust exercises. Dr. Liang asked us to call her Susie right from the start. She said it's easier to pronounce. But I'm pretty sure she just hated people screwing up her real name. She grabbed an O2 tank and breather before climbing into the ventilation shaft. Clever, but there's no outwitting the ocean. After forcing its way in, it swept her literally off her feet and hung her out to dry. Max flares. Oh, there it goes. Uh-huh. Gotta be mindful of that guy. You know, I don't quite need that O2 yet. I'm gonna leave it there in case, in case something like this happens. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Got him. Not today, Mr. Octopus. Not today. Yeah, we could definitely use some of that O2 now. Oh, another person. Dong Su Bei, a loner and not so humble as to hide it. Dr. Bei held court up in the geology module. Looks like the hab walls swallowed him up, then spit him out. I can see the look on his face, floor yawning wide open beneath his patent-leathered feet. His precious papers fluttering all around. Mother Nature's a harsh mistress. When she comes knocking, it's from every possible angle. Oh, these guys. Oh, the elevator's gone. Oh. Oh, Lord. We're kind of freaking out a little bit here. Oh, man. That's not good. This place has seen better days. Oh, Compass 1 to Compass 2, the evac pod is online. Offline here. Okay, so we have to get in the shuttle and get over to Compass 2. Got it. Max flares. Is there an O2 station? Looks like there might be one over here.
Reaching the surface was off the table, physically or otherwise. So it's simple. Hitch a sub to Compass 2 and hope others did the same.
Back to normal. Alright. Yeah, this is a horror game. It's a psychological horror game. So it's not necessarily super, like, jump-scary spooky, but it's gonna mess with your head a little bit.
Normally, the habs are lit up top to bottom, all the time. A lot of the gear was waterproof. Some of the lights and monitors were still running. So it wasn't dark, but it's fading. Like the whole thing's on life support.
Oh, that guy's dead. Critical access server room to override. Okay. fire, nice. Phone's ringing. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Can't play the same game too much or it'll burn out on it. Okay, no phone, huh? Good. The bunny slippers you see on the ground. Oh, that hamster's not doing so well anymore. Oh, what are you guys doing here? Oh, we are really freaking out. Not doing well. Definitely not doing well. Oh, this room's just wrecked. Too. Ooh, we need that. Yes, please. Thank you.
It's relentless. I mean, the isolation is unnatural. Little problems start to spiral. Any baggage you don't check at the surface comes unpacked pretty quick. Some find ways to cope, others struggle.
Oh, good morning too. Oh, there's that cuttlefish. Gotcha. Alright, Lyle Tyson. I'll live up to his name, short, sweet, and simple. I don't know if he died from a fall, from the flooding, or something else. All just means to an end he didn't deserve. Even with so many things that could go wrong 2 miles down, drowning wasn't something we really thought a lot about. Yeah, I would love some oxygen actually, thank you. It'd be amazing. There's lights on here at least. Still have not gotten the override for that. So I instead have to take this big elevator. Oh, what are you? Oh, no, two? Well, don't mind if I do. Oh.
I've seen death before, but not like this. Up here, the impact's usually more abstract. This is intimate. It's like when you pass an accident on the freeway. All the possibilities run wild. But then a song you like comes on, or your exit's coming up, and you've moved on. Back to normal.
That's a little bit better. Now here's the server room. Oh, you... Hazard doors unlocked. Okay, good. Jeez, man. They're really haunted by our pastor. Whoa! Oh, hi, you. Oh, that's a little cruel. Already took it.
They're planning on 60, 75 once the whole thing's staffed up. So with just 20 of us, there's already this hollow quality. Like dropping by the office when everyone's gone for the weekend. Not a lot of time for recreation, but the options were there. They did their best to keep us happy.
Oh, here comes a crab. So I'll take a flare. Why not? Oh, this is this room. I have to deal with this guy. That guy is going to be really important later. I'll tell you about him in a second. Get him? We got him. Alright, we'll get some more oxygen. So we'll read this in a second. The green, and they don't do a good job of telling you this, but the green guy in the diver suit is supposed to be your grandfather. And he is the one who first got you into diving. So the guy in the gray suit is supposed to be like the bad memories of being underwater, of this guy, your mentor, dying and like you can't save him. And the green diver is supposed to be like the good memories of diving, of like when he first got you into doing it. So we're reading now about Siege. Saxes was as serious about his own health as he was ours. But even between the endless work, the daily workouts, he always seemed tireless, wise and weather-beaten, like some sort of boxing monk. Even behind the ravaged remains of his kindly face, I could still make out some of that tranquility. I choose to imagine that he just sat back, let it all wash over him, rather than spend his final moments fighting against the inevitable. Override is done, so now what I got over here is this NO2 tank. I don't really need it, but I'll take it. Weight and presence. There's our instructor. And there's our grandpa. Alright, I guess we're just going for it here. That's it. Okay. guess we would call that the wrong way.
I'll stand by 5 more minutes. Repeat, we are leaving in 5 minutes. If you're anywhere in range right now is the time.
Okay, 5 minutes. Time to move. We gotta make it to the sub. Oh, there he is.
In God we trust, everything else gets triple checked. But so much diligence makes every aspect of daily life heavy. Each task or item, like getting into a suit or going outside, has an equivalent weight. So, for getting cargo or yourself over to Compass 2, the shuttle's the most efficient option, relatively speaking.
There's our guy again. No ID detected. On the lift. See what's in here and then we'll go back to the lift. More flares, cool. Happy to get him. And then he's not there anymore. Let's go up a level.
They kept the heat up, but the weight and presence of the ocean, you can't shake that. Gets under your nails and gums like your teeth are coming loose. And then at some point it recedes. You might not notice that till you're topside, but it's always there.
Keycard required, okay. I hope you stay dead, Mr. Crab. Crab in the middle too, up there. Oh. Got him. Oh. That is a lot of blood. That's a lot of cuttlefish. Oh yeah, we're gonna have elevated O2 the entire time in here, aren't we? Damn, that is a huge cuttlefish. Loads and loads and loads of cuttles. There's somebody. Sorry we can't stick around. Oh, there's somebody else. Oh, sorry we can't stick around. We got the thing from him. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's get out of this room. Oof. No friendly fish. I think the story is that the earthquake, like, upset all of them, and so they're just trying to, like, attack anything they see.
Thought about giving up. With that much time to think about nothing, just about anyone would. Thing is, The suit's designed to keep you safe, even from yourself.
This fish is friendly. He doesn't care.
Makes it hard to take the easy way out.
Okay, now we're in a safe-ish place. So let's do these. So this was Ares Circaria. Circaira. She got wrecked. Her name was Ares, but we all called her Malba. She was feisty, with a presence that belied her short stature, or maybe because of it. Although she barely came up to my chest, she kept us all on her toes. I found her in the galley. Like every one of us, she had a dozen jobs to do, 7 days a week, and not one passed where you didn't see her sailing in or storming out of that room, trying to keep all 20 of us fed. Wherever she's feeding now, it's probably close by. Nature is nothing if not relentless. And Victor del Arroyo. He also had a bad day. Victor was soft-spoken, almost shy, but he couldn't hide the pride he took in every action and accomplishment. Although, like most of us, he rarely offered up information about his past, it's clear he came from money. We're most keenly aware of what we've never had. I can't imagine how his family felt when he set out to pursue a career defined by backbreaking labor and relentless risk. When they learned of his fate, will they take pride in his many accomplishments, or just pity and shame? We don't have many people left. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of people left. So, of the 12, which one do you think we are? I believe I retrieved her keypad. Yep.
Still, does it make it better knowing how bad things really are? The suit keeps out what you need to be afraid of. Only the fear's trapped in there with you, and it's thriving. So yeah, maybe you're safe and dry, but inside you're drowning.
Alright. Transfer to Shuttle Bay for transport to Compass 2. We found our ride. We found someone else, too. I'll get that O2 in a second. Alright, if you thought we were Lucas, we are not. Considering that there was 20 of us in the lab, the intellectual bar was pretty damn high, and Lucas was as sharp as any of us, PhD or not. What made it especially tough, piecing together his attempt at outrunning the inevitable. Level-headed Lucas, reduced to pure instinct, clambering up and up, the icy water rising up and up. Last moments, in an infantile state, body contorted from electric shock, mind unable to grasp the enormity of his newfound circumstance. Yeah, we'll take that O2 now, thank you. We need to take the lift down. I will take those flares, thank you. I will take that flare as well, thank you. Shuttle not ready for departure. Bay doors locked. Okay. Hi, Mr. Fish. Bay door. I think it's down over this way. No, it's got to be down over here. if I can land it. Yeah, I can land it over there. Probably don't want to miss our jump here. Oh, this is going backwards. This is where we came in. Yeah, this is where we came in. I did this room. Oh! I can't go in because I can't. Yeah. So we have to go downstairs and open the bay doors. There's an anglerfish up there, just chilling out. Yeah, this is where homie was. Oh, we never picked up this O2 from before. I'll go ahead and grab that now. Now we have to take the lift down. Wouldn't mind finding some extra flares. I don't think we have to worry about fire anymore. I guess we'll go left first. Oh, there do in fact be some crabs out there. I would like to avoid those crabs if possible. Oh, this is our guy. Smiler on camera. Okay. Alright, bay door settings, open. Unlock for transport to Compass 2. Hi, Mr. Crab. Oh, hi, you. What's going on over here? Looks like we're going back up. Really need some more flares too. Alright, looks like we can take the compass shuttle now. Air pressure. Alright, departing for Compass 2. Four minutes to arrival.
Signal received. I repeat, signal received. We're headed back to Compass 1. Repeat, we're coming back. We are coming to get you.
They're coming back? But we're going there.
You were prepared, but what happened next caught you completely off guard. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, we're probably fine. We're probably doing great. Maybe. Oh. Uh-huh.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
I was hoping you'd talk about the moment when you realized that the ones you collided with were, in fact, the ones you were trying to save.
It was horrible. I mean, the odds of us finding them in the first place were poor. I sure as hell didn't expect to run into them. I don't know. I mean, I never found out who was in the other half of the wreck. Not alive, anyway.
Our suit's cracked. That's really not good. This stuff, we need to step on it, burn to death. Not good. We're really low on flares too. I hope it gives us some more soon. As it is certainly not getting any lighter. Uh-oh, I hear crabs. Is this not the right way to go? Yeah, it's pretty freaky. Okay, I guess that's not the right way to go. guess we're going down here. Oh, this looks not good. That guy's gonna wake up, isn't he? Oh. Okay, he's going after that guy. Right behind us. I don't know why that guy is stuck, but he is. Oh, he's coming back. Just gonna sneak into the cubby. Hopefully he goes that way and not this way. I don't know why he's glitching out a little bit, but he is. If I have more flares, looks like he's moving right towards us, so we're going to... Nope. Well, we tried. Yep, it sure can.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
I was
Let's
hoping
try that
you'd
again.
talk about the moment when you realized that the ones you collided with were, in fact, the ones you were trying to save.
He was glitching out pretty badly.
It
there.
was horrible. I mean, the odds of us finding them in the first place were poor. I sure as hell didn't expect to run into them. I don't know. I mean, I never found out who was in the other half of the wreck. Not alive, anyway.
Maybe if we go this way. Looks like this might also not be the correct way. Alright, looks like we have to go down the low. Oh, hi you. Oh my goodness. There's the thingy. Yeah, we are actually just surrounded. Did we do a full circle? We did. That's funny. cuttlefish here. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's not good. I guess where these jellyfish are coming from is probably good. I don't know, I hear a lot of crabs. Hi, Mr. Crab. Are you gonna be cool? Oh. Yep, I hear you. Unfortunately, this one is also chasing after us, so we have to kind of move it, Mr. Crab. Oh, we're just gonna stop there. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of crab. I think we can walk past him. Looks like it. I'm gonna boost it. Looks like we made it past. Here's the other one. Ooh.
We were talking about protocol. By your own admission, there are instances where you didn't follow procedure. There's your radio and Cora. Granted, this was unprecedented. But as you said, second-guessing puts lives at risk. Do you think the outcome might have been better if you'd just followed the rules?
Well, it might, but there's no way to know that.
Ah, flares, yay. Thank you. O2, yay. Full O2. Walking coffin. Take an extra one of those, thanks.
So you're lost and looking for some way out of all of this. And really your only option now is the other habitat, Compass 2. And what's most unsettling to me is you're in this dive suit. You call it a walking coffin. I can't even imagine what that takes.
It takes everything. But when you're losing your strength and your senses, well, like I said, it helps you focus on what little's left.
Hey, bud. There he is. Oh. There's our guy. There he is again. You just can't escape this nightmare. Oh, with the bike. Bookshelf. Yeah, the huge flower foods and the mysterious tree. I think that was when our grandfather, because this is like a grandfather clock, I believe we were playing in that was our bike when we were really young, and we were playing in that lake near the tree, and our grandfather came and saved us from drowning, and that was like the reason why we wanted to become a diver. I think that's how the story kind of goes. So now we're like seeing all of these weird flashbacks from the story of like the grandfather clock of our grandfather. Was it a girl's bike? I did not pay attention to that. I can't see anything, man. Okay, I'm clearly doing something wrong here, so... It would be nice if I could see. You're running in circles, time to turn back the clock. In the literal sense. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is supposed to be the grave of our grandfather, I believe. It's tough because the longer you're here, you see your vision like shrinks. And then here, at the bookshelves, and you go around until you see the underwater life again. And it should be on the left. Yep, this. And then you follow this. And so then I have to literally turn back the clock, but now I can see at least. To literally go from the direction of the clock. That's okay, sure. I feel like that could have been explained a little bit better.
Even setting that aside, so much about your ordeal is almost beyond most people's comprehension. Were you ready for this? Or were you lucky?
No luck.
You mentioned possibilities. Does a part of you wonder where you'd be if you'd never gone down there in the first place?
Not really. I mean, that kind of thinking won't get you anywhere.
Hear that scream? Hey, get out of there.
I'm not proud of
Oh my gosh,
some of
she's
the things
still
I
alive in
did,
there.
but I'm not leaving anything out. I can't.
She's still alive in her suit. We have to take her oxygen so we can live. Oh, God knows how Dr. Vanderoe managed to get herself into the ADS, let alone make it that far on foot. Even for those of us who got poured in daily, it's not exactly a one-man job. Found her about a mile from the crash site, a tiny lighthouse and the storm beacon to nowhere. But to come this far and not see it through, something inside must have broken down. Can't see why she'd be sitting out here all alone. Another ghost in the machine. She was just screaming. She was still alive. And we have to take her. We have to take her oxygen so we can make it. I hear you, crabs. Alvildo 2, no kidding, I'd be Alvildo 2 as well. Oh, he's not moving yet. I'd like to get off to the side in the hopes that you just pass by. Yeah, I know overconsumption of oxygen. You can see by my situation, it might be warranted. Are you coming towards me, you son of a big jerk? I'll just boost around you real quick. I'm gonna say it's this way. Hope
The last day of 3rd grade, we drive down to the dock. She points at her watch, tells me, close your eyes. She puts her hand on my chest, says, 10 seconds. And then I'm falling. I'm gonna drown. I mean, I'm sure of it. She's shouting, not to interfere. 10 seconds later, her hand's on mine, pulling me up. The next day we go again, only now it's 15. I'm up all night watching the clock, trying to count 20 on the dot. I knew so long as I, hold out, 40 seconds, 45, she'd come. And one day she didn't. My first thoughts, maybe I messed up the count. My second thoughts, I'm on my own. I open my eyes and the sun's behind her. But I know that shape, it's familiar. Arms crossed, staring down at me. Anyway, by the time I climb onto the dock, she's already home.
Oh, good. Max out the O2, get some more flares. Looks like our light is working again. That's lovely. Oh, hi you.
Methane is a greenhouse gas, one of the most potent. Other industrial disasters may have been more severe, but Oceanova was groundbreaking, like you said. It could be years before we know all the consequences. We might never understand the ecological impact. It was very expensive, and 19 people died. Like it or not, you're the human face of all this. So what do you say to your critics?
I believe in what we were doing.
But was it worth the cost?
I hear a crab in here somewhere. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Oh, he's eating a fish. Can't get in there. Gotta get up there. Restore power to activate the lift. I certainly can't go through the front entrance. Ah, here's our guy again. ID detected. Whew. Alright, I'll take the O2 for sure. We're tripping out pretty bad here. Oh, don't want to fall down that, oh, there's cuttlefish here too, I gotta be mindful of that. What did that say? 815 volts. I'll get that too when I need it. Can we cool, Mr. Cuttlefish? Okay. Hamza Saleh Al Yassin. Like driving a forklift or swinging a golf club. After enough use, an ADS eventually becomes an extension of you, second nature, a matter of habit. He wasn't part of the dive crew, but Saleh still managed to log hundreds of hours out on hikes. Not for fun exactly, just so we'd know he had. I guess it's a little like being stabbed in the back, seeing and hearing your suit system shut down around you, one by one. Which is worse, a slow death from a wound you can't see, or being betrayed by the suit with which you thought you'd bonded? Oh, there's our guy. Hello. I see you up there. If memory serves, I have to come over here. Alright, I'll go around this way then. Yeah, we'll take some oxygen. So we have to turn it to, what was it, 115? 235. 470. And one of these, right?
You're an engineer.
15.
You're a problem solver. You value logic and precision. You talk a lot about times, distances, values, and yet there were some challenges you couldn't solve.
Numbers are easy. It's people that are complex. Numbers bring things into focus. No gray areas to distract you from getting things into perspective.
Interesting. John Castillo. First time or the 15th, trudging through the exterior farm always puts a little ice in your blood. Someone, can't remember who, someone said it's like a forest of metal trees, roots soaking up the salt of the earth. JJ walked these fields pretty much daily. Now he's watching over them like a second-rate scarecrow, attracting more scavengers than he repels. I can still hear him now, cracking jokes and talking shit, like father like son. I need to reroute this. because we have to end up over there. I think. I don't know if this is...
Does it get easier answering all the same questions?
Now, people ask all kinds of questions. What they ask says a lot about their character, especially when it comes to casualties.
We got it.
So what's the response when they do ask about the gory details?
I oblige. See which way they want to take it. I mean, what people don't get is that they don't want me to keep going. Not really. There's only so much blood and guts people can take before they lose their appetite. Everyone has their limits.
Some methane. Oh, that's not good. Oh, our heart rate's really high. Yep, okay. We definitely need to do something about this. This is not good. We can't run. Okay. Oh, he's following us. Oh, he's like spreading ice everywhere. Whew. Okay, we've made it, we're good.
You're very candid when describing some circumstances. Times when you felt crippled with fear, coming across the bodies of friends and colleagues.
Yeah.
It's clear you care, but there's an undercurrent of detachment in the way you present some of the more difficult moments. Was that your intention?
No, I've heard that before. I just did my best to paint a clear picture. When it comes to empathy, there's no manual for that.
And there's Dal Ryder. As much as someone could be down here, I mean, we're all in it together, Anders was in charge, always on the move, checking up on people in progress and writing it all down. Found him in the hallway overlooking the meadow. Did he drown? Maybe methane exposure. They say the devil's in the details, but who can say? Either way, everything around here just feels off. Oh, look at that. He's just standing there watching us from below the thing. That's super creepy. Oh, that's not good. Dead and deja vu.
I have to ask again. Was it luck?
Conditioning. Conditioning and discipline. It's how I got down there in the first place, and it's how I got out. It's about keeping tethered to the task. You don't let yourself forget about the reality around you. You can't.
More O2, please, thank you. We're at 48% for reverse course. Dead end. Elevated O2. Oh, it's getting all wobbly. Literally upside down. %, 2%. Oh, there goes all the oxygen. So this one is, any number is important. Find the other numbers to proceed. 6. Oh. 5. Set the 5 on her wrist. 5, got it. Oh no. 0. Oh, that's not, we don't like that. Three? Okay. Oh, we're missing a number. Compass is spinning. I don't know if you saw that. Hazard doors unlocked. I don't know too for right now.
You saw terrible things. And even if you made it to the surface, you couldn't count on being rescued. I mean, I'd have lost my mind. Did you ever feel like you were losing it just a little?
No. When they found me, I'd been floating on the surface for at least 5 hours. I talked with therapists and trauma experts for months.
Took her own life.
Said I was hiding the hurt. But it's not true. I made mistakes down there, yes, but did I lose my mind? No. No way.
Definitely lost her mind down here. Halima Okini. Halima was determined to make her family proud. The first female rig manager I've encountered. Maybe the best. And now here she is, knife in one hand, pills in the other. Heartbreaking, but there's an undeniable dignity in accepting the inevitable, refusing to bargain. The youngest among us, and she didn't try to run, like a captain going down with a ship. Still, I can't imagine any parent taking any pride in this kind of resolve. Not when it ends like this. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us left. 6 life tips. Focus, keep your eyes ahead, follow your light, persevere, be cool, and help others. I'm trying to do all of that. Oh. Look at this. He's looking at us. And it just zooms in on her. Just trying to tell us to do it too, but we're not going to. We've definitely lost our mind down here. Oh, can't go that way. Oh, can't go that way, gotta go this way. We're going right, we're going left. Can't go left, gotta go right. Oh, he's there. That's not good. Gotta turn back. There's one in front. There's one over there. Oh, okay. Nowhere to go. Oh, yes. Oh, dude, thank you.
This entire experience is defined by the fact that you came back alone. Your story started with 20 people, but ends with 1. So when it comes to telling those stories, you're the only one who can.
Yeah. There's a responsibility to get things right. For the record.
For the record. Oh wow, the methane's going crazy in here. There's my guy. We gotta get up there. I understand. I have to call the lift. Oh, with the flowers on it too, look at that. Oh yeah, we've completely lost our mind. I think, based on what I just saw in that room, I would like to grab some oxygen before we begin that adventure. You're gonna leave me? Oh, look at this. We're gonna overcome this past trauma. The flowers. Yeah, he's our guy. Unlimited thrust enabled. Alright, you got it. There he is. The spotlight searching for someone to find him, but You're gone, man. I have to move on.
Jesus. Here, you know the drill. You're stressed, panicking, breathing hard.
I sure am.
All good. Let's try it in reverse.
Back to the site of where it happened.
Welcome back, Montreux.
Put to rest. Rest in peace, Russ.
Hey. You alright? Come on, let's get back to the hub.
Rest in peace, bud.
Welcome back to Open Air. I'm Emily Kaler. If you're just joining us, my guest is Kip Mattis, sole survivor of the Ocean Nova disaster. His first book, Hell or High Water, is a harrowing account of his ordeal. Earlier, we talked about the life aquatic, escaping the flooded habitat, and being lost on the seafloor inside a half-ton titanium diving suit.
Now we know who we are. Evacuation pod this way. Time to get out of here. Yeah, I could use a little bit of oxygen.
Kip, I know this might not be easy, but I'd like to talk about the end. Can you read that for us?
Yeah. The list is getting shorter. The hatch opens with its usual reluctance, flooding the room with light. The pod is there. I'm going home. Tomorrow I'll be the sole survivor. But for now, I'm not alone.
What does he mean, not alone?
How did you feel when you figured it out?
At that point, and that close, I was running on fear. So when I saw another suit in the room, it's almost too much to process. I couldn't believe that it was...
Virgil? Is that you?
Virgil made it. Just like me.
How did you get... I thought everyone was...
Only I'm locked inside the pod and he's locked out.
Can you hear me? I can't stop the launch. There's no override.
He's not coming back.
Oh, God. I'm sorry.
And that's on me.
30 seconds
So are you saying that if you did something differently, that Virgil would have lived?
That's right. Until I saw him, fear in his eyes, I thought I was the only one. It was a bad call.
Evacuation in 5.
This can't be happening.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Evacuation commencing.
No, 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 no! No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And so it turns out we are not the one who makes it out.
You didn't kill him.
Really? Who did? Bad luck? I'm responsible. Look, I'm up here talking with you, and he's still out there.
Hey, Grandpa. And that is Narcosis.
Kip, it's been more than a year since all this happened. You wrote a book and told your story. Are you ready to be done?
Yeah. It's time to move on. Get myself working again.
Kip Mattis, thank you so much for spending time with me today.
Thanks for having me, Emily.
There we go. Kev Mattis. Graduated from Cal Poly State University in 2002. Bachelor's of Applied Science degrees in Computer and Mechanical Engineering. Before joining the Ocean Observatory, worked on numerous energy research and engineering projects. Mr. Mathis currently lives in Berck-sur-Mer, on the coast of France. Hell or High Water: Surviving Ocean Nova is his first book. And this is us. Grandfather's diving career ended before I was born. Even though I knew the stories by heart before learning to read or write, I have just two memories of him in water. In the first, I'm old enough to walk, but just learning to ride. We stop to picnic in a scarlet field. A small pond catches my eye, and then I'm falling. I'm going to drown, I'm sure of it. 2 seconds later, his hand's on mine, pulling me up. The next day, I start learning to swim.